Fortnite has a pretty diverse range of weapons that you can use in-game, and with them openly stating that they don't want shotguns to be the only or mostly effective strategy in-game, it's clear to see that we're gonna need to find some other ways to dominate in-game. Ways that don't involve spamming noob tubes or shooting down people's builds when you're not even in the fight. Seriously though, stop doing that last one. Enough! I'm just out here in one of the most intense build battles of my life, and then all of a sudden, a bot spots my build up and decides, hey, wait a second. Let's pickaxe the 2 or 3 structures at the bottom or shoot them down. And it's like, you're not even in my fight and you need to stop doing that, and no, stop it. Anyway, today we're breaking down the top 5 Fortnite Season 5 weapons that may be coming soon. These are weapons that are in the game files, like some of the weapons that have been added, like the heavy shotgun and the LMG. So it's not really unreasonable to assume that they may be coming out in Season 5. With that said, if you like this video and subscribe to the channel right now, we will give you 1 free ray gun in Fortnite. Yes, revive me, bro. I have ray gun. Like and subscribe. Do not miss out on this opportunity. 100% legit, no scam. And with that said, let's get into it. Number 5, the new sniper. The Barrett 50 caliber rifle is probably one of the most recognizable sniper rifles in the history of video games, or probably even just in the history of weapons in general. When you think of modern sniper rifles, then the Barrett is probably the first thing that comes to mind, so it's pretty confusing that Fortnite Battle Royale hasn't added it yet. Well, if you're tired of waiting for a Barrett-style weapon to be added into the game, then you might not have to wait much longer, because back in June, a model for a gun that looks a lot like the Barrett was found in the game file. Right from the big boxy muzzle of the gun to the thin and long sights on top, it's pretty clear what this gun is meant to represent, and while we don't know much about the gun other than how it looks, we can assume some things. The Barrett is probably meant to be a rarer and better version of the current semi-auto sniper rifle. It will probably hit harder than that gun, which at the moment can't even single-shot people if they have full health and shield. Because of that really weak damage when compared to the bolt-action sniper and hunting rifle, a lot of people choose to skip out on the semi-auto sniper rifle. Personally, I would prefer to shoot my assault rifle at someone from a long distance than attempt to even use this thing, because of the fact that you can shoot people twice and they won't even die. So with this new gun, Epic Games are probably going to try to create a sniper that's somewhere in the middle of the bolt action and the semi, and are probably trying to release a semi-auto sniper that people actually want to use. Number 4, the FNP90. It's no secret that submachine guns in Fortnite Battle Royale are in a pretty weird spot in terms of balancing. I mean, they've just recently got a pretty substantial buff, and the suppressed submachine gun is basically useless because you need to be up close to land any hits, and if you're fighting up close, the suppressed shots can still be heard loud and clear, so it doesn't really make sense that it's silenced. And the tactical submachine gun used to be useless because it used to get outdamaged by shotguns and outranged by assault rifles. Right now, it's a little bit better, so you could use it over a shotgun effectively if you had like the purple one, but even so, SMGs in general aren't really the best, so there's not really that much reason to use them. Basically, what we need is a brand new SMG that somehow solves these problems, and Epic Games seems to think that an upcoming SMG might just do that. The FNP90 is described as a machine pistol in the game files. It apparently fires at a very high rate, allowing it to deal a lot of damage in a short period of time, at the downside of consuming a lot of ammunition. The description also states that it will be good for run and gun engagements, and that it will be accurate enough to fight at mid-range if fired in short bursts. Whether this new type of submachine gun will actually fit between shotguns and assault rifle is yet to be seen, but it would be pretty cool to finally have an SMG that's actually relevant in the meta of Fortnite Battle Royale. With how many nerfs shotguns have received recently, it might actually be in with a chance. Number 3, the explosive crossbow. A lot of people consider the current meta of Fortnite Battle Royale to be the explosives meta. With shotguns being nerfed into the ground, explosives have become the easiest way to do a whole bunch of damage when you're up close and personal with someone. Not only that, but throwing some explosives at a fort is a really quick way to destroy it without having to waste a load of resources or bullets. Some people might think that there are already too many explosive type weapons in the game and that we should probably stop before the entire Battle Royale island is just non-stop explosions, but I guess Epic Games just aren't thinking that way, considering they might have another explosive weapon coming pretty soon. According to the game files, there will soon be an explosive crossbow in the game. The weapon will work exactly how you would expect it to, firing a crossbow bolt through the air with an explosive tip on the end that would explode shortly after impacting a structure or person. A bit like if you took the Klinger grenade and then made it travel even further with more accuracy. The only thing that really worries me about this one is the way the original crossbows in Fortnite worked. We've already had crossbows, and the only thing that made them kind of usable was the fact that they used unlimited ammo. I'm pretty sure Epic aren't dumb enough to give people a never-ending supply of explosive tipped arrows, but it's a pretty scary thought either way. Number 2, Auto Shoddy. As we've mentioned a few times in this video already, Epic Games have nerfed the shotguns in Fortnite Battle Royale over and over again. And in some people's minds, they're still way too strong. With that in mind, you might think that Epic would be hesitant about throwing any more shotguns into the game when they already have 3 really strong weapons in that category. Well, according to the game files, a new shotgun might be coming to the game pretty soon. And if this is true, it might just be the most powerful shotgun to be added into the game so far. The new shotgun weapon is called the Auto Shoddy, and I'm pretty sure that you can probably guess what that means. The gun itself has a large drum magazine that can hold a whole load of shots, and according to the game files, it fires a wide spread of pellets at an extreme rate of fire and can decimate crowds at a significant ammo cost. This sounds kind of like the Haymaker from Black Ops 3. It sounds like this gun is going to be really useful up close at destroying squads of enemies in record quick times. Considering shotguns are only starting to get into a more healthy and balanced part of the Fortnite meta, or so they say, it would be a pretty interesting move to throw something so deadly into the mix right now. At the same time, who doesn't like wiping out squads? Number 1, Precision Rifle. With the introduction of the new legendary FAMAS burst rifle in Fortnite Battle Royale, it might seem strange to think that Epic Games are thinking about adding yet another burst rifle into the game. But if leaks from the files are to be believed, that is exactly what they're planning to do. The new burst type's assault rifle is called the Precision Rifle, which kind of makes me think it's going to act a little bit different to the current burst rifle we have in the game. At the moment, the burst rifle in Fortnite has a pretty wide bloom and fires at a fairly slow fire rate, which means that a lot of people don't really want to use it over the standard assault rifle. I mean, let's face it, it's much easier to just hold your fire button down or continuously push the button or trigger to keep firing your gun away. So, burst rifle has to be pretty amazing to be picked up. Coming in at the epic, rare, and uncommon rarities, the precision rifle might just do that. The description for the gun says that it fires in tight bursts that will allow for precision targeting, and it will deal good damage and consume its magazine very quickly. Basically, it sounds like the precision rifle is going to do everything the burst rifle does, except it's going to do it better. Oh, and it looks like a G36C, and that makes it better by default. But that has been our list of the top 5 Fortnite Season 5 weapons that may be coming soon. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button and subscribe to the channel down below. Also, be sure to leave us a comment telling us what you thought of the video and if you're excited to see new weapons coming in Season 5. Other than that, we hope you have a fantastic day. We hope you all enjoyed your 4th of July, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.